Hey, welcome to our channel. He gets to claim it as his on Tuesdays. So you know what time it is. It's Tag Tuesday. We were tagged this week by, well, I say Sandy, but Jimmy's the one that does it. Right? Jimmy tagged us. And these questions, for the first time, were come up from Roy. Roy did these. Did I tell you that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
He's doing them this week and he's doing them next week. Now I'm gonna tell you, Roy, some of these I'm just not so sure about. But for the most part, you have a good first run. So let's get started. This is a question potpourri tag, so it's just all kind of little questions. Number 1, what is your cell phone wallpaper? What is yours?
Mine's a 69 Camaro with the sunset in the background.
I guess y'all find that hard to believe, right? With that 69 Camaro ringtone that would just about make you claw your ears out with your car keys.
Yeah, it's got a big old cam something in it. Yeah, but
That's the most aggravating. He knows it. I ain't telling him nothing new.
oh yeah.
The most aggravating cell phone ring. If y'all been with me, y'all heard it in the background. You can't hear the TV when it's over here. You can't hear the TV. And it seems like it goes on forever. Anyway, the 69 Camaro, man. I keep telling you, one day we're going to have one. We're going to have you a project car one day.
Yeah.
Mine, my wallpaper is Jacob, and my lock screen is Sebastian. So I got both of them on there. Number 2, what's the weirdest dream you remember having?
Golly.
Ooh, I don't know. I've had so many. I can't call one up to mine. I can't even call one up to tell you a story about it. I don't even think he dreams.
No, I don't dream. I don't think since I was a kid. No, I used to have dreams like when I was a kid, you know, the ones where you're running and you can't somebody's chasing you, you can't get away, and you're not like in slow motion, and it's like wind's blowing against you, holding you where you can't. I used to have dreams like that all the time.
This ain't the weirdest dream I ever had, but I'm thinking while he's talking, it comes to me. The last dream I had was last week, because y'all know I sleep in my chair, and I woke up and I couldn't. There was like a orange milk jug my mom used to have, the old timey kind, and they painted it. Was painted and decorated. In my dream, it was supposed to be sitting at the foot of my chair while I was reclined. And I woke up and I was awake and I looked and I couldn't see the milk jug, and I started freaking out. I was almost hyperventilating because in my mind a ghost had been and moved, and it wasn't supposed to be moved, and it took me a hot minute to realize that I woke up from a dream and it was not real. So just stuff like that.
Yeah.
Number 3, would you rather be able to see the future but not be able to change it, or hear from the dead but not be able to speak to them? No, sir. No, sir. There'll be no dead people talking up in my house.
Mm-hmm.
No, sir.
No.
No. I cannot stress that enough. I will. Let's see, what was the other option? I'll look at the future and not change it, because ain't no dead person coming up in my house talking to me. That's the day I move. That's the day it'll probably go with us. But if I hear something ain't supposed to be, you know, and I ain't trying to be disrespectful. I promise you I am not. People say that their past loved ones who come to see them, like they're in the bed, they'll show up at the foot of the bed and stuff like that. I have prayed, Lord, don't you never let nobody I know come back to see me, because it would freak me out.
Same here.
No matter how much I love them and would love to see them again, I don't want to see them that way, because I am a scaredy cat. So, won't be having no dead people up in this house.
I always look at it, one day I'm going to see him again anyway, so I just, you don't have to
You
come
just
back.
wait.
I'll just wait. You don't have to come back now.
We good.
We good, yeah.
Number 4, choose just one and why? Halloween, Thanksgiving, or Christmas? Oh, y'all got a hard time guessing what mine is. What's yours?
Christmas.
I figured. Why?
Man, I used to love it when the kids were small and it'd be Christmas time and they'd come running in there to see what the presents and all
Now,
that
what
stuff.
was our rule? What was our rule?
Oh, you had to come wake us up first. Yeah, you couldn't come in here and just do it on your own.
No.
You had to come wake us up, and then we went in there together. And,
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
They knew, and they did it too. Didn't matter what time of morning it was.
Yeah.
Blurry eyes,
sometimes it'd be 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning.
or even earlier.
Yeah.
If they woke up and they was ready to see Santa Claus, then we got up and we went to see Santa Claus.
Yeah.
But they knew. They didn't sneak in there. Which I like Christmas too, but y'all know my favorite holiday, Halloween. Why? Because I love Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Because I love everything about the way Halloween looks. I love the Halloween colors and the decor and just and I'm a scaredy cat. I'm scared of everything. But now don't watch Halloween movies. I don't go to haunted houses. I just like the fun side of Halloween. I don't like the gory side of Halloween. And of course, I love the witches. So, Halloween and Christmas.
But it's the other side of it, where it's.
I like the lighthearted side of it.
Right.
I don't like the gory, gruesome side of it. I just like the lighthearted side of Halloween.
Yeah.
If you could instantly master any skill, what would it be and why?
Man, that'd be tough for me. There's a couple. You go ahead.
You go ahead. I know. Sewing. Something other than a straight line, which I can't even half the time sew anyway. If y'all even look close at my junk journals where I sew stuff on, it is sideways, this way. No, I can't sew clothes. I can sew straight lines. I've sewed over my adult life. Well, I learned to sew. My great aunt, when I was just a little bitty girl, she taught me how to sew Barbie doll clothes. And so I was at the sewing machine sewing Barbie doll clothes. So I've been sewing my whole life, but I never learned to follow a pattern. Now I did make me some dresses one time in high school with the smock top, some sundresses and straps, and they were really pretty. I had a blue one and a red one. So I've made little odds and ends, but I would really love to be a master sewer, because then I would sew everything. I'd make us clothes and curtains. If I try, I could sew a curtain right now, but it would be it would be crooked as all get out. So I'm gonna say it's sewing. I would like to master sewing.
Yeah. I'd have to say guitar. Yeah, when it comes to skill, like a hobby or something like that. Yeah, I like to be able to do that.
He already plays guitar, FYI.
Yeah, but
You would like to Eddie Van Halen it.
Yeah, I'd like to be like that level. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. You can play the guitar while I sew.
There you go. We knew that.
Yep. Number 6. What is your most petty, that's the key word, petty deal breaker? Some small thing that would make you break up with someone. If they ate like a pig. Not as in a whole bunch, but smacking like that, that's a deal breaker for me, because no. That's why the kids used to tell me growing up, they gonna set me, when we go to the restaurant, they gonna set me facing the corner so I can't look at people. Because I like to people watch, but there's just something about the way people chew their food that fascinates me. And when it's something that's just really like not mannery, that's not even what I'm looking for.
I know so.
It's like a train wreck. I can't quit looking. So no, if you smack your food, we're done.
So that's why we went out to eat on our first date. Gotta cut it, nip it at the bud if it ain't done.
Listen, I was checking. If you just smack that pizza, we's over. You know, I spot check you every now and then.
Yeah. You get that glance across the table, you know.
I hear one little sound.
I'm going, man, it happens. Okay, it's, you know.
Don't mean I didn't hear it.
Right.
Well, what's
Man,
up?
I don't know.
It can't be nothing
Daddy,
big. Can't be nothing big.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't.
He's very laid back and listen.
Yeah,
He's married to me. You was laughing at that.
I ain't said nothing.
I know you ain't. This is the thing. He's married to me, so he got the patience of Job. You better quit shaking that head.
I'm just going, okay.
Little things about myself that drive me crazy apparently don't bother him because he don't say nothing. And if they do bother him, he keeps it to himself. So I don't know. He don't
We're all human. We all have our things. You know.
He don't let little things get
perfect.
to him.
Yeah, nobody's perfect. We all have our things. You have to. Man, if you let.
Well, you're perfect if you don't let something get on your nerves.
If you just sweat every little thing, man, you're gonna have a rough time.
Well, tell me about it. Preach it to the choir.
And I'm that way. I try not to let stuff. I don't sweat too much.
He don't.
Yeah.
Number 7. What famous person have you been told you look like? Nobody.
Nobody.
I don't look like nobody. Nobody don't want to look like me neither.
I've never said, hey, you look like,
Yeah.
No,
I don't see nobody in neither one of us.
Mm.
Number 8. What's the best advice you ever received? Best advice you ever gave? Well, Roy.
Man. One of these absolutes again.
Yeah. I don't know what's the best advice I ever got. I don't know. Listen, my mind don't work like that. What was you gonna say?
I'd have to say the best advice I ever got was when I was probably 15, 16 years old, something like that, 17. And my dad told me, he said, you know how much you know now at 16. He said, imagine what you're going to know in another 16 years. And I think that's the best advice I ever got. Yeah. Because you kind of getting in perspective of what you know then.
Because at 16 you think you know everything.
No.
And he's trying to tell you, no, I say he's trying to tell you, just think what much more you're going to know in 16 more years.
Right. And
he wasn't telling you, oh, you think you know everything, but that advice, that stands. Like, we think we know everything at 16.
Yeah. But he said, just imagine what you're going to know in another 16, or 15, whatever it was. I can't remember the exact age, but I remember him telling me that, and it really stuck with me. Over the years, I'm going, there's a lot of truth to that. As I got older, and I started, you kind of take it in perspective then, because I never thought about that before.
Right.
But yeah.
Well, I don't know who gave me the advice, if it was a person or if I just heard it or I read it. And I really, really, really try. It does not always work, as he can attest, is whatever's happening to you, you have to, the important part is how you react to it. Not, I can't even think how I'm trying to say. Like when something's happened to you, the important part about it is how you react to that. Like, don't let it get to you to the point to where it's going to drive you insane. Your job is to react to it in a way that's healthy for you. And I'm just going to tell you, I'm not good at that all the time. I have knee-jerk reaction disease.
Right. Hey, I'm guilty of that too sometimes.
Like that, I'm done. I'm whirling around. My brain's going 1,000 miles an hour. And instead of just taking it down a notch, reacting to it in a calmer manner. So, I guess, and as far as giving advice, I don't know. I have given advice to my kids over the years.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I mean, there's no one specific little nugget,
no.
That's really just, made them do an about face, a complete 180, and just, it's a lot of little things,
Yeah, and I've talked to friends over the years, and I can't think of any one particular thing, but just like you say, just some here and there.
Yeah.
Number 9, have you ever named your vehicles?
No. Now, I'll be having problems with one, and you'll be going, "Come on, Bessie, let's go to the house. Let's go. Come on, Bessie, let's go." And you're trying to make it to
Bessie. Bessie must be the general thing, because I'll say that same thing. Come on, Bessie. Pat her on the thing.
Yeah.
But
trying to get it to the house where you can work on it or something, and
seems like I had named the IROC, but I can't remember. Y'all know my memory is not good. So, no, we just call them little terms of endearment when we're talking to them.
Yeah.
Number 10, last one. If you could commit a crime and get away with it, what would it be and why?
Oh, me? I couldn't do it because my conscience would kill me.
Goody two-shoes over here.
I'm just being honest with you. I mean,
well, I'll just be honest with you. I don't have a conscience. No, I'm just kidding. I really do. I do. I do.
She does. She's just making me.
But still, there's some things I do. I would stomp some people's butts. Some people that have wronged my family, I would go after them. I would be like, what's his name? Who did what was the hitman's name that had all the movies, the dark hair? Come on, help me out. Death Wish. Who was the death?
Oh, Bronson, Charles Bronson. Mm-hmm.
I'd be Kim Bronson.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I could kill nobody. But I'd rough them up a little bit. Because you don't mess with my family. You just don't mess with my family. Then, that is when I do the twirling and whirling and my head spins and all this and that. He knows I take up for him. I don't care if he's a man. You mess with him, you got to deal with me. Now, I'll give him a hard time, but you ain't going to. And then you mess with my kids. End of story. The end. Right?
Yeah. That's it.
So while you're over there with your goody two-shoesness, I will handle business. Listen, it takes 2 different people to make it fun, don't it?
Yep, there you go.
So, well, that's it. That was fun, Roy. You did good on your first one. We didn't have too much of a hard time. A little bit of memory problems, but that's going to happen. And I think next week might be a full memory one, is what he was telling me. I think we got to rely on our memory next week, because he's doing it. I know.
Now.
Exactly. So, thank you, Sandy and Jimmy, for tagging us. And this week, I will tag B over at B's Journey. She hadn't done tags in a while, and I thought, well, maybe she wants to get back into it, so we will tag her. So, B, if you're up for it, we'd love to hear your answers. So, thank y'all for watching, and we will see you in our next video.
See ya.